Why play Drongo carry? He has an ability that has bleed. Across the board, he can fit in any team comp. He has a powerful ultimate. However, he does lack CC. You have to build crit chance items, as well as he will be focused in any lane regardless. Let's jump right into Drongo's kit, starting with his passive Wastelander, which causes critical strikes and abilities to apply a bleed over time for a percentage of enemies max health dealing physical damage. Next, his LMB, Lucy, is a ranged basic that deals physical damage. Following his R&B, Old Rusty, is a boomerang that launches and returns, slowing enemies and dealing damage on its way out and back. His Q, Gag Grenade, is a tear gas that explodes. Enemies in the gas are silenced even if they leave and re-enter. The gas deals physical damage and applies Wastelander bleeds. His E, Rad Rounds, powers up his basic attacks. Enemies hit will take physical damage for the first stack, and after timer expires will take physical damage based on subsequent stacks from hits that the enemy has received. Finally, Drongo's R, Shrapnel Cannon, deals massive physical damage that damages all enemies in the way. Enemies hit will have their physical armor shredded as well. Also, Drongo and the enemy will propel in opposite directions, which can cause some insane plays. Now let's move on to Drongo's Crescent items to build. Given his kit, you want to go for a heavy crit build to take advantage of his abilities and passive. Start by building the Liberator Crest to cleanse debuffs and provide a shield based on your physical power generated from the following items. The first item you should build is Vanquisher to secure kills on enemies. Second, Sky Splitter for lifesteal and deal more on hit damage based on enemies' max health. Third, Demolisher to bonus physical damage and ignore a percentage of enemy armor. Fourth, Tainted Rounds to reduce enemy healing. Fifth, Nuclear Rounds to provide a boost in ability damage. Finally, close the sixth item with Imperator to wrap it all up to increase the chance of critical strikes to best benefit Drongo's kit. Extra, don't forget your Strength Tonic for that physical damage increase and Omnivamp increase. For skill orders, start with R&B, Q, then E, while then upgrading your E, R&B, and finally Q while taking ult whenever you can. In early game, you want to focus on hitting your last hits, poking the enemy duo with the boomerang, and be aware of your positioning as you have little to no movement abilities. In the mid to late game, focus on helping to secure objectives. Stand your ground and be aggressive. Start rotating and help burst down objectives. Don't forget to utilize your silence and rad rounds to create nice fights. Speaking of team fights, don't be afraid of your ult to secure kills and shred enemy shields. Now, how to best use Drongo's abilities. Drongo can use his abilities in vast ways. The Q silence can save teammates, stop enemy abilities, and secure objectives. Your goal with this is using an element of surprise. His passive is lethal, hit your shots, and you're golden. His boomerang can be used to clear waves, get last hits, and slow down enemies to secure kills. His R and E can be used to secure objectives and win team fights. Use his E to deal damage to objectives like Fangtooth or Prime, etc. Also use his ult to get out of a sticky situation and to secure kills as well for the team. Finally, Drongo is a lethal carry who can really snowball a game with a massive lead. His kit is without movement, but that means he is a super hard hitter that is a force to be dealt with. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If so, please follow, like, comment, and share for more.